Hey y'all, welcome to Kamira's Kitchen. Today I am going to show you guys a recipe that every good cook should have in their back pocket because this includes a family favorite, chicken thighs. Bone in, skin on. You're going to get the best flavor. Guys, this recipe is super easy. Now the first thing I'm going to do is prep my chicken thighs. Now y'all know these butchers be trying to get over on us by leaving all this excess skin on these chicken thighs, and we are going to slice that right off because it is just looking crazy. Now I do not go in and trim all the little bits of fat on my chicken thighs because that fat will just melt off and leave your chicken super tender. All right. Now, me personally, I have to wash my chicken. I know some of y'all don't do it. If you don't do it, baby, then it don't matter to me. Okay, it's your kitchen. But I'm going to rinse my chicken off and then I'm going to scrub it down with half of a piece of lemon just to get off that little yellow gunk and any like slimy feeling that might be on my chicken. Next thing you're going to want to do is to dry your chicken very well with some paper towels because dried chicken will sear better in your skillet. To season everything, I'm going to use a teaspoon of complete seasoning and a half a teaspoon of oregano and pepper. I will also be using half of a tablespoon of Emerald's all-purpose seasoning. This blend is a combination of paprika, garlic powder, pepper, onion powder, and just some mixed herbs. So if you don't have this specific brand, don't worry. You can use any seasoning blend that's similar to that in your cabinet or any chicken seasoning that you like. This recipe is very flexible. Then I'm going to add on just a little bit of salt. You don't want to get too crazy with it because we will be adding on a sauce, and that sauce will have a little bit of salt as well. Now I'm going to preheat my oven to 400 degrees while I start prepping the rest of the vegetables. For my veggies, I am going to be prepping one sweet onion. I'm going to do a large dice. Don't do it too small or else the onion is going to burn. I'm also going to prep one large carrot. And baby, this thing was big. Okay, them organic carrots be getting kind of humongo. I'm going to peel off the skin and then I'm going to chop it into some large triangular shapes. Y'all know, even though I'm doing this for the family, every once in a while you got to be bougie with it just to let them know you got skills, okay, in this kitchen and that you can cook. All right. If you have been enjoying this video so far, please make sure to like the video as well as subscribe because every week I'm going to be putting out new recipes that you are going to love. And honey, they are packed full of flavor. All right, because that's what we do around here. Now I'm going to use my little bottle to crush 3 fat cloves of garlic. If your garlic ain't this big, honey, you're going to need 6. Then I'm going to start heating my cast iron skillet, Sister Mabel, y'all know her, over medium heat. Now she tried and true and pretty much non-stick at this point. The more you use your cast iron skillet, the more non-stick is going to be. And to her, I'm going to be adding some olive oil as well as some butter. This is unsalted butter. And then I'm going to place down my chicken, skin down. I'm going to allow this to sear for about 3 to 5 minutes. Now, really, I probably should have did this in 2 batches. But, honey, sometimes you know what you're supposed to do and what you're going to do today. Okay, and today is going to work. While that chicken is searing, we are going to prepare the most delicious sauce. Now, baby, this is just going to take everything to the next level. First, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, followed by a tablespoon of honey and a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Then I'm going to put in the juice of half of a lemon and about half of a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Now, at this point, I know some of y'all are like, what is she doing? Just trust the process, okay? I like a little bit of heat, so 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red chili flakes is going to do it for me. And then I'm adding in a touch of MSG. Baby, I love it. All right, you will notice the difference. I also added about 2 tablespoons of water, and then I'm going to let this simmer on low for just a few minutes to let it all come together. At this point, my chicken is ready to be flipped, so I'm going to turn this to the other side and allow it to brown on the bottom. That should take about 3 to 4 minutes as well. Let me know in the comments what is one of your favorite recipes to do with some chicken thighs. I absolutely love them and I would love to do more recipes for this channel. So let me know some easy recipes that we can do. When you go to add in your veggies, let me just tell y'all, be careful because that grease is hot. In fact, it popped up and hit me in the throat when one of the potatoes hit the skillet. And I was like, oh my gosh. See, the things I do for y'all. I have battle wounds. So I am going to just saute these veggies for about 5 minutes. I like to flip the potato halves over so that they're facing the bottom of the skillet so that they start to get brown. Then I'm going to add a little bit of rosemary and a pinch of salt. Don't stir this so much. Just let it sit for about 3 minutes and cook. Then toss it around and let it cook for another minute or so. Then you're going to add in all of your garlic, some fresh thyme, and some fresh rosemary. I absolutely love the fresh herbs. They're really going to add a great flavor to that fat, and it's going to penetrate into those vegetables. At this point, my sauce is thick enough when you can slide your spatula across your pan, and this is sort of the thickness that you get, you know that yours is ready. Don't let it get too thick or else it's not going to pour well over the chicken and it's going to dry up too much when you bake it. I'm going to put this over the top of my chicken and then I'm going to place this chicken in a 375-degree oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. Halfway through the cooking time, I'm going to cover it with foil because the sugars in the top of that chicken can make it start browning too much and burn, and you do not want that. While my chicken is cooking, I'm just going to prepare a very light cucumber, tomato, and red onion salad. I'm going to dress it with some red wine vinegar, salt, and pepper. I actually think this is a really important addition to this meal because it will cut through the fat and the sweetness that the sauce from the chicken is going to add. Let me know in the comments what you guys think would be the perfect side dish for this meal because I feel like, with the carrots and the potatoes, you definitely need a little something else because if you have about 4 people eating, I feel like they're going to want a little something extra. Now, halfway through, I covered it up with that foil. Then I'm going to take it off. And guys, do you see that gravy? Y'all, that pan gravy is drinkable. Okay, those potatoes are fork tender. Those carrots are sweet and delicious. Paired with that salad, this meal is a winner. I am going to show you guys just how juicy and flavorful this chicken is. Paired with that little carrot and a little bit of that gravy. Honey, everyone's going to love this recipe. Let me know if you guys are going to make this. God bless you for watching this channel and goodbye. I'll see you in my next video.